All right, here we are in Adobe Photoshop. I'm going to show you how to put a shadow under the model's feet here. So let's jump right in. First, you're going to need to select the model. So if you don't have the model clipped, or like you can see over here on my layers, how I have a mask. So if you don't have that, you can use, I would just go for the direct selection tool. I'm sorry, subject selection tool. You can go like that, boom, click on them, draw a box around it, whatever. And then you got a pretty good selection there. If you need more in-depth selection, I do have videos for that. I'll leave a link in the description for one. But okay, let's get going. So we have a selection, and now we're going to go up here to Layer, New, and let's go to New via Copy. Now I've got just the model there. See that? And now we're going to get rid of well, that one, but you won't need to do that if you just cut yours out. And now we're going to go over here, New Layer, once again, and I'm going to name this one Shadow, and I'm going to move it down underneath. So we've got our model on layer 1 and our shadow on the second layer, and background's right there. So we're going to hit the ellipse tool up here. It might be looking like a rectangle or whatever, but make sure you got your ellipse, and let's draw one here, just like so. It can be big, it can be it's not the perfect shadow quite yet. And then we're going to fill it. So we got our fill color here. We got our foreground and background down here on the left. And what I'm going to do is go to Edit and Fill. Boom. So foreground color is set to black. That's what I'm going to use. You can also just pick your own color here with the picker. So foreground color is now black. And I don't want this selected. See how I have the selection still because I drew that selection. So I'm going to go to Select and hit Deselect. Now I don't have it selected anymore. That's important. You'll see in a second here. So because I want to blur the whole layer, not just what's inside of that shadow. So we have the shadow layer selected. We're going to go up here to Filter, and we're going to pull down to Blur, and we're going to go to Gaussian Blur. And now we've got it nice and blurry. You can see that comes down. So it's almost back to what it was, and now we're way up here, and you can go all the way up here. Now it's like practically gone. It's so blurry. So we want to, keep it in a realm of something that would be roughly realistic, at this point at least, for the blur. So I'm gonna go around here. Okay, a little bit much, but there we go. Hit OK. Now still looks not passable, right? So let's transform it a little. So we have our bounding box here. You can also, if you don't have that, you can just go up to Edit and transform, free transform right there, or transform and scale, whatever you need to do. But you should just have these. So let's shrink it. Mine's shrinking proportionally. If you hold Shift, it won't. Yours might be the other way around. So figure that out. But we're going to just scale it all the way around. I'm going to get some under his feet. See, that foot is elevated, so you're going to want some under that because there would be a shadow under there. There wouldn't be any under here because his toes are on the ground. Looks like there should be some over here on top of, underneath that his right toe. So let's go like that, and let's bring this guy over here a little bit. Yeah, so there should be some here, but there shouldn't be that much right there. That doesn't look really realistic. You can angle this guy a little bit. Just do whatever you need to do. Oh yeah, there we go. So we're getting there. Okay, I just want a little bit under his toe. Come on. Work with me. Okay. Getting better. There we go. And yeah, almost there. Okay. Now I'm going to bump it down slightly. And I say, yeah, we're about there. So I'm going to erase part of this. So I'm going to hit OK. And now we're getting there, right? You can see a little black still. So let's go back on the shadow. Let's lower the opacity here quite a bit. Like, a lot. Because they're really, it depends. Sometimes you want a really, really, really heavy, deep shadow. But in this case, going with the photo that we have and what we're working with, I don't think we do. So we're going to lighten that up a little bit. a lot actually. So yeah, it looks good, but I think it needs to be lower, so I'm going to lower it down a little. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. And it's pretty light under there. So if you do want, you can hit the eraser tool here, and you come out here onto the shadow. Make sure you have the right layer selected. And by using the brackets, you can make this bigger and smaller. And then you can also make it hard. This will just like cut the edge right off. And this will blur the edge even more, like kind of like how we made this thing. Um, so yeah, let's make it a little bit bigger. I used the brackets again, and you can just kind of like there. I just wanted to get rid of, too much underneath his foot that's flat. That's about it, because these things don't really need to look. Then you're not going to have it underneath directly under the foot, but yeah, that's about right. You can mess with it a little bit more. I'm going to stick it over there a little bit more. Yeah, hit OK or just move. Sorry, if you deselect the layer. But yeah, I mean, we're getting there. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm just going to bump it down a little, and yeah, I would say that looks pretty good. You zoom out, if you're on Amazon or your website or something, you're good to go. So that's that. Hopefully that helped. If you do need help cutting out models, check for the link in the description. I'm going to give you the basics on that. And hit like, leave me a comment. Thanks.